Forecast shortly. Don't forget Computer Talk with Tab at 9 this morning. Alden Davis here. As you know, these are tough times. Got to keep going. So we're trying to, give you a leg up on Saturday mornings. Kind of get some things you can think about. It's not hopeless. You just have to be aware of what you're doing. And here's Alden Davis.
That's absolutely right. When you don't know where you are going, you always arrive somewhere. Today is the fourth and final part in our series from the book, The Principled Employee. The future conspires with you when you have an exciting and vibrant picture of the future. Get today's handout of the 4 principles that make you a successful employee at myvaluetree.com and be here ready to learn right after weather and sports.
And there will be a test this time. But then again, life's a test. It's 7:24 on WTIC. Now, one idea that may change your life, at least I hope so. It's time for our weekly Star Power deal. Alden, as you know, was involved in corporate America for years and years and years and still is, tangentially.
Absolutely.
You still go out and you do these seminars and stuff. And also, an efficiency expert and everything else. Yeah. So, anyway, we get him in here. You get him for free and gives you a little advice on how to get yourself on your way to where you want to be. It's not hopeless.
Regardless of what is happening in the job market, there are people who are busy building an exciting future. These weekly coaching sessions are designed to focus your attention and help you thrive and have a great daily experience in these uncertain times. We started this series based on the book, The Principled Employee, 4 principles designed to give you the inside track at work. Today we pick up with Principle 4, which states, to position myself for my desired future in a way that my performance is awarded with promotions. My desired future. What do you want? The future conspires with those people who have an exciting and vibrant picture of their future. Ed Locke is considered to be the pioneer in goal-setting theory. He became a specialist in the field of organizational psychology and is touted as the most published in the field.
Wow.
His research shows that goal-setting positively impacts performance. The more specific the goal and the more intensely it is desired, the higher the probability of achieving it. Principle 4 is about your future, not just any future, but your desired future. I have heard so often people say, when I started here, I figured I would only be here a year or so, and that was 15 years ago. Where does the time go? The sobering reality is that time goes by quickly, and the next 5 years will be gone before you know it. Where would you like to be in your career? My observation is that people who do not know what they want get what the organization gives them. And I do not mean pay. The money will come, but what do you want to be doing that is bigger than today? The clearer you are about what you want, the more you can take advantage of opportunities today to position yourself. I've had multiple conversations where a person will say, I just finished my degree. Now, what will the organization do for me?
Wrong.
They seem to believe that it is the organization's responsibility to reward them with enriched work and, by the way, more pay. Somehow they think they should get more money for education. But as your coach, I need to break some news to you.
No.
You get more money for providing more value to the organization, and it is up to you to figure out how to do that. If you cannot apply your education to solving increasingly complex problems at work, then you don't expect more money. Ed Locke encourages all of us to have goals and be able to describe them in detail. Getting more money is not specific enough. What are you willing to do that will be worth more money to the organization? Maybe your first goal is to figure that out. If you know where you're going, then you can look for the projects and tasks that will take you on your way. Your antenna will be up, sensing any possible opportunity in conversation. I have seen this happen too often with people to know that it is not luck. They can speak their future into existence. Tom DeForge is a great example of this. Years ago, as a supervisor at Pratt & Whitney, he was in my first Kaizen event in the tube shop. Kaizen is an accelerated change process that always delivers double-digit performance improvements. It's driven by the philosophy that waste is evil. Tom is a can-do, go-getter kind of person, and he immediately gravitated to this process. Shortly after our workshop, Japanese consultants from Toyota were working around Pratt and needed a host. Where other people saw that as a distraction from their work, Tommy saw it as an opportunity because he knew he wanted to do this kind of work. So Tom took them out for dinner. It was Tom who made all of their arrangement. It was Tom who set up their workshops and got the Pratt people there. It was Tom who made sure all the improvements were implemented, all while still being a supervisor. Guess what happened? The Japanese saw Tom as a person they could trust and soon asked him if he would do pre-workshops to get everyone ready. Tom had a vision of becoming a lean consultant like the Japanese, and shortly thereafter, they asked him if he could prepare other clients.
Wow.
Tom left Pratt and started Lean Value Solutions International, and I stayed. Tom literally spoke his future into existence. Today, he has a great training center, a global clientele, a great reputation in the marketplace, and a track record of proven success. And he has been financially more successful than he ever dreamed possible. Look around. Do you see anyone doing what you would like to do? Go interview that person and ask them how they got there. Remember, the universe gets put into motion when you have a goal and start taking action. The 4 principles we have covered build on each other. When they are embraced and lived to the fullest, you will be proven and known as a trustworthy person. Make sure to stop by myvaluetree.com and print out the 4 principles to help you maximize your success. And if you missed any of the segments, they're right there in the Star Power archives. Best to you in the adventures of your career. I'm Coach Davis.
I like that story about Tom.
Tom has done a fabulous job.
Now, I was not doing my job. I forgot to set up the John Lawrence and Zach